Why does narcissistic behavior persist in monitoring you even after separation? Post-separation stalking and monitoring by a narcissistic individual are common phenomena in such relationships. The reason behind this could be a desire to maintain control over the victim and prevent them from progressing in their life without the presence of the narcissist. It can also stem from a fear of losing control over the victim and not allowing them to have agency in the relationship. Although my speaking style is in the masculine form to facilitate the transfer of information, it is important to know that everything we discuss about narcissism is not specific to any gender, whether it be women or men. The narcissistic personality we are talking about can be either a man or a woman. Thank you very much for your support. If you find this content helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for helping spread this message to those who can benefit from it. This phenomenon indicates unhealthy behavior and can have negative impacts on the victim, including feelings of threat, fear, and anxiety. Therefore, it's important to establish clear and healthy boundaries and distance yourself from the narcissist after separation. Psychological analysis can be utilized to understand narcissistic behavior and learn how to effectively deal with it. Seeking help from mental health professionals can also assist in managing such relationships in a proper and effective manner. It's possible to encounter a narcissistic person who continues to monitor and follow you even after ending the relationship, whether through social media, direct means, or even through mutual acquaintances. You might feel confused and surprised about the persistence of this behavior after the relationship ends. However, it's important to realize that narcissistic behavior doesn't simply vanish from your life. This behavior is characteristic of relationships with narcissists, and it could be a part of the attachment disorder that narcissists often struggle with. Attachment disorder comes with various symptoms, including an urgent need to control others, a desire to fulfill their goals, and resistance to separation. This disorder might even involve self-destructive behaviors, such as threats of suicide or self-harm. Therefore, it's important to be cautious and distance yourself from the narcissist after separation, maintaining clear and healthy boundaries in the relationship. Psychological analysis can be employed to understand narcissistic behavior and learn how to effectively deal with it. Seeking assistance from mental health specialists can also help in handling this type of relationship in a healthy and effective manner. A person may find themselves in a relationship with a narcissistic individual who cannot handle the relationship in a healthy or normal manner. The narcissist continues to monitor and contact you, appearing in public places or even at your workplace. The reason behind the persistence of this narcissistic behavior lies in their inability to let go of you. They may continue to cling to you and attempt to contact you because they cannot do without you or the supply you provided. The narcissist might also monitor your emotional state and try to reconnect with you, as they want to regain your attention. They might continue to watch you because they feel they made a certain mistake and want to rekindle the relationship. However, it's important to be cautious, as the narcissist might want to return to seek revenge and attempt to disrupt your life once again. Thus, you should maintain clear boundaries and not allow the narcissist to control your life. Seeking help from mental health professionals can assist in dealing with this type of relationship in a healthy and effective manner. The narcissist might attempt to return to you if they sense your pity or if you start to feel affection for them again. In such cases, the narcissist tries to monitor you and gather information about your life without them. The narcissist feels frustrated and resentful if they sense that you're doing better without them. This proves to them that the relationship was unhealthy and that you've deprived them of their narcissistic supply. Therefore, the narcissist continues to monitor and pursue you. Additionally, the narcissist might want to know your activities out of sheer curiosity, driven by their strong desire for control. It's difficult for a narcissist to cut ties or separate, even if it causes extreme pain for you, as they struggle to accept the idea of separation or loss. However, it's crucial to be wary of the narcissist and maintain clear boundaries, not allowing them to control your life. Seeking assistance from mental health specialists can help you navigate this type of relationship in a healthy and effective way. Ending a relationship with a narcissistic individual can be challenging for some, and they might wonder how the narcissist can continue monitoring them after separation. They might believe that the narcissist is still interested in the past relationship or regrets the separation, but this is not accurate. In unhealthy narcissistic relationships, the narcissist's goal is control and manipulation of the other person, not genuine concern for the relationship or regret over the separation. The narcissist might continue to monitor their victim or the past relationship because they need the narcissistic supply they used to receive from the person. Therefore, if you're in a relationship with an abusive narcissist, it's best to completely sever ties and leave them behind. Focus on your life and personal success, and rid yourself of any negative influence the narcissist may have left in your life. In general, we all need to ensure the preservation of our personal boundaries and not allow narcissists to control our lives. Assistance can be sought from mental health specialists to deal with this type of relationship in a healthy and effective manner. In normal relationships, ending a relationship can happen naturally and be dealt with in a healthy and effective way. However, in unhealthy narcissistic relationships, it becomes challenging because the narcissist desires control and manipulation of the other person, not allowing them to break free from their grip. The narcissist believes they own the other person and uses them as a tool to achieve their goals and desires. They may maintain previous relationships to use them as means of controlling and dominating new victims. For the victim, there might be confusion, doubts, and turmoil after separation, as the narcissist uses questions and investigations to exert control and achieve their goals. It's important for the victim to learn how to handle this type of relationship in a healthy manner, preserving their personal boundaries and not allowing the narcissist to control their life. Assistance can be sought from mental health specialists to effectively manage this type of relationship and achieve healing and liberation from the grip of the narcissist. In fact, the narcissist does suffer from attachment disorder and finds it difficult to separate from the other person. The narcissist might attempt secret and varied means to reconnect with the previous person, as they need to know everything happening in their life and want to avoid missing any opportunity for control. However, the other person must protect themselves and not allow the narcissist to interfere in their life. They should focus on their life and goals and not let the narcissist influence them in any way. The narcissist might attempt to affect the other person and hinder their success, but the other person should trust themselves and not allow the narcissist to have any impact on them. In the end, the other person should be cautious and protect themselves from the narcissist. Learning how to deal with this type of relationship in a healthy and effective way. It's essential to be extremely cautious when sharing any information about yourself on social media. Consider carefully whether you want this type of information to reach others, and be wary of whether the narcissist can access this information. If there's something you don't want the narcissist to know about you, or want to prevent them from accessing any information about you, you can stop sharing information about yourself or block the narcissist if you feel they can't reach you through other means. Remember that the narcissist will continue their attempts to reach you and communicate with you if you don't block them. Therefore, be cautious in communicating with them and limit the information you provide. If there are children involved between you and the narcissist, you should also be cautious in communicating with them and limit the information you provide. The narcissist might use people you know to access information about you, so focus on people you trust and avoid letting sensitive information fall into the wrong hands. Protect yourself and be cautious in dealing with the narcissist and minimize the information you provide to them. You can seek help from mental health specialists if you feel the narcissist is negatively impacting your life. The subject at hand revolves around a narcissist attempting to gather information about you. You should strive to prevent this situation from negatively affecting you or your emotions, and work on maintaining your progress in life. Understand that this person cannot separate from you and cannot forget about you. It's not because they love you or want to return to you, but because they need to know everything about you. You should work on completely blocking them while simultaneously not isolating yourself from the outside world you live in to avoid their influence. Efficiently shield yourself and your energy using protective measures that prevent them from achieving their goal. You can also hide your social media accounts to prevent them from accessing any information about you. Although the narcissist may present themselves as indifferent to you or unaffected by the separation, this is entirely untrue. Separation affects them significantly, as their main issue is loss, leading to deep frustration and a feeling of being unable to control you anymore. The narcissist genuinely struggles with change due to their inability to understand social connections properly. Unlike regular people who can naturally progress and overcome the relationships they encounter in life without negative or harmful impacts. The narcissist faces a severe challenge in dealing with this, which impacts them in a completely different way. Thus, they continue to monitor you from a distance or even closely and attempt to contact you directly if possible or allowed. Therefore, you should be cautious, protecting yourself well to avoid any negative impact on your life.